What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So about 5 years ago, I had this great, revolutionary, brave, and bold idea. Now at first it's gonna sound a little crazy, but you gotta bear with me. So basically, I thought it would be a good idea if I go onto my YouTube channel and make a video, right, where I make fun of a girl, an innocent girl, but here's the kicker. The girl has Tourette syndrome, right? So like, I bully her, right? She does nothing wrong and I just bully her for existing. It's funny, right? Nah, I'm just kidding, Well, I'm not kidding, because I did make the video, but I don't actually think it's funny. Well, I did think the video was funny back then, but nowadays, I'm pretty sure it's not funny. I wouldn't know because I haven't seen the video in like years. So I thought, how about I rewatch the video now at this current day, 2025. I'm just about 30 years old, I'm a full-grown adult. Back then I was still an adult, but like younger, very, very dumb. Oh, and I think the best part about the video was probably the thumbnail. I'm gonna show it to you guys really quickly because it's really bad. 3, 2, 1, boom! Wow. Isn't that crazy? I made that. I specifically remember taking a lot of time to make this thumbnail just... It's amazing. Okay, but all jokes aside, I'm making this video because honestly, the video I made 5 years ago, it's very gross, very disgusting, and I was gonna just delete it, but I thought it might be just a little bit more fun to watch the video before deleting it. Maybe I don't even finish the whole video, because it could be that cringe, it could be that bad that I just turn it off, delete it, and then, you know, just pretend like the video never existed. Now with all that yapping out of the way, it's finally time to watch the worst video on my channel. Video that could easily get me canceled. Video where I make fun of an innocent girl with Tourette's. And I know I'm laughing, but guys, it's really not funny. Like, this video is really, really bad. But anyways, let's get into it.
See how cute this pet is? You wouldn't want to hurt this little
Rest
tiny
in peace,
pet, would you?
avocado. That's my boy.
Me either. Now, do you think that if I hurt this pet, I'd get in trouble? Probably. Now, what would you say if I told you that if I was a hot girl and I was a streamer on...
Trigger warning. I say the word hot girl like 10 times, maybe 15. I don't know why I kept on using those words, but it just, yeah, yuck.
Twitch, I could crush this thing with my bare hands and I wouldn't even get in trouble. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Twitch and one of its streamers who recently got in some trouble. Now, if you don't know what Twitch is, it's a streaming platform where people stream themselves doing stuff, playing video games, doing things in real life.
Such a good definition.
But what's important to know about Twitch is that its moderators are run by complete and total virgins.
Stand by that. Twitch mods.
If you're a hot girl and you stream on Twitch, you're invincible. You're a f***ing god. You're literally a god. They can't touch you, they won't touch you. You could do anything you want. You could throw your cat like it's a f***ing football.
Damn it, he's gonna make me die. Milo!
I remember that. She really...
You could let your dog sniff...
Low-key, that's probably like the only good joke in this entire video. I was pretty proud of that. Merging the cat throwing with the office cat. It's classic.
Man, this was weird. This made me uncomfortable when I saw it. Fart jokes,
You could
bruh.
feed your... But what I'm talking about today is just a little bit deeper than your typical hot girl who just can't get banned. Meet Anita, also known as Sweet Anita.
Why don't you use Instagram?
This is her.
I don't biscuits. I the queen.
She's a very successful, very hot Twitch streamer with almost 600,000 followers who can't help but say noodle every now and again. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking.
Right. She occasionally drops the hard R on stream. Every now and again.
It's a nigger! Way! Sorry. Whoa!
Now you might be thinking,
Yeah, so watching this now, it's not even funny. I feel bad that I made this video because it's like, why would I do this? It's not funny. It's like unfortunate for her, you know? And I think the worst part is she's not even like a bad person. She didn't do anything to deserve this. It's just so, it's not right. It's honestly not right. I'm not laughing because I think it's funny. I'm laughing because I chose to make this. I went out of my way, hours to make this. What a waste, what a waste.
how has she not been banned? Oh, it's probably because she's a hot girl, and like I just said, Twitch doesn't ban hot girls. That's not actually it. The reason why this whole thing is interesting is because allegedly, sweet Anita has Tourette's syndrome. Now, if you don't know what Tourette's syndrome is,
it just gets worse and worse. Allegedly, I said allegedly when it was like fully proven that she had Tourette's. But now the reason why I use allegedly is because I don't trust anything I read on the internet. Anybody could say anything and just be lying about it. But this wasn't that. She just has Tourette's, so I look like an idiot, you know. That's kind of the theme of this video, is I just look so stupid. And it's only 2 minutes in. There's so much more to go.
Miss, let me go read a definition for you. So according to this random website I found on Google called Mayonnaise Clinic, it's probably legit, Tourette syndrome is a disorder that involves
it is a legit
website sounds known as tics that can't be easily controlled. For instance, you might repeatedly blink your eyes, shrug your shoulders, or blurt out unusual sounds or offensive words like neighbor. So by now, if you have at least half a brain cell, you're probably starting to realize just how complex this situation really is. It puts the Twitch mods in a very, very interesting position. Do they go against everything they believe in? Do they compromise their sacred moral code that their whole entire career is built around just to ban a hot girl because she said noodle a few times on stream? Or do they do what they normally do, which is completely ignore their terms of service, which are rules put in place specifically so this type of stuff never happens? It's a tough call, right? Following your rules or following your heart.
This is hard to watch. This is hard to watch. I'm like dying of cringe. It's so not funny. It's not funny. The points don't make any sense. I can't. I literally can't. We're not watching this whole thing. We are not watching this whole thing. I got like a few minutes in me tops. Let's see. Come on. Pick it up. Pick up the pace.
So it's pretty safe to assume she's not going to get banned, which is not really a big surprise because, again, she's a girl who's hot. And this is Twitch. Now, as you can imagine, there's a pretty solid argument for why she shouldn't be banned, and that's because she has a mental health disorder, which prevents her from not saying things like neighbor on stream in front of thousands of people. And she's actually received a lot of sympathy and virtual hugs because, like, this poor girl, it's so unfair that she is being discriminated against. That's what they're saying this is, which I can kind of see where they're coming from.
Oh my god, it's just so bad. It's so bad.
And I feel like rules supersede mental illness.
Yeah, rules supersede mental illness. Those are words from my mouth. I said that 5 years ago. I would never say that today, but oh. And I said it so loudly and proudly, like it's just, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Thank God people grow, honestly, thank God. Because, yikes. Would not want to be this guy. But I am. But it's that old me, you know? You guys know.
Maybe not, though. Maybe I'm not thinking about it broadly enough. For sure, in this situation, you would think that rules reign supreme, but that's never the case with Twitch. Now, I'm not saying I want her to be banned. I just feel like something should be looked at and there should be, like, some consequence, because this kind of sets a precedent that anybody with Tourette's can say anything they want and just say, oh, I have Tourette's syndrome, sorry.
So this was, like, not a valid point, but hear me out. I was worried that if she didn't face any consequences, other people, maybe people who don't even have Tourette's, would pretend to have Tourette's and then go on Twitch and say things and get in no trouble, right? And face no consequences. I thought that's what was going to happen. And to be fair, people do crazy things in 2025 just for attention. Like, bro, we have the Island Boys making out, like, just, like, off the top of my head, there's so many examples of people doing crazy things just for attention. It wasn't unreasonable to think this, but it never happened, so it just makes me look stupider. Which, again, that's like, I just look dumber and dumber and dumber as the video goes on. So,
follow the rules. The moderators shouldn't be picking and choosing who gets what punishment based on how big your tits are. They should just be following the rules. They're unbiased. They're there for a reason. They're there so that you don't get emotional
oh my God.
and feel bad for people.
What am I even saying? What am I even saying?
the rules. It's super
just so
simple.
yappy, bro. So yappy.
No,
I'm just gonna skip this part. I don't know why I talked so much. Well, I know why I talk so much because I love to talk. But I don't know why I just kept on going on and on and on instead of just getting to the point. Now, this is the last thing I'm gonna show from this video because I can't watch it anymore. But it's just like a tweet. It's a screenshot of a tweet that is kind of funny.
So yesterday she tweeted, "I don't know how people can think I faked this for personal gain. My dad is black." He keeps ringing me and I can't imagine picking up the phone in case I tick something racial at him. I dropped.
So this is where we find out that her dad's black, meaning she's black. To be fair, up until this point, because I did no research on her, I didn't do any research, I was very ignorant in this video, as you guys can see. I didn't even know she was black. So I thought this was way worse because I thought she was white, which, like, she still has Tourette, so she's still not in control, but I thought the story was, like, more controversial. It's very black and white. Like, she has Tourette, so she's innocent, you know? But anyways, I only found out now that she's black. Oh, and then I say this, which is just crazy.
Something really funny about this tweet is that her dad is black? What? She doesn't look black. And, like...
Guys, look at how pale I am in this video. I don't look black. But I'm laughing at her because she doesn't look black. It's just like, oh man, I don't know who made this video. I don't know that guy. I don't know who wrote these jokes. I don't know who created this video. It wasn't me. It was me, obviously, but that's not me. Like, that's me of the past. There is 6 more minutes of just absolute garbage that I'm not gonna put you guys through. But we're not done here because there's comments now, and the comments are pretty good because they roast me. Yeah, I hate when blind people don't look me in the eyes when we're talking. That's like a pretty classic format for comments. As a black man, we don't claim him. Fair, I don't claim me either. Like, fair, honestly. I'm embarrassing the entire black community with this video, so that's a damn shame. A damn shame. I hate when people in wheelchairs don't stand up for the national anthem. I responded to this saying, I think a better analogy is hating when a lifeguard in a wheelchair who can't swim lets you drown. I don't know if that was a joke or if I'm being serious. I have no way to know. I don't remember what I was thinking when I wrote that. I don't know. That is a wild response though. Rules should come before mental illness. I'm losing brain cells hearing you talk. Fair, again, fair. I lost brain cells rewatching that video. I'm sure you guys lost some brain cells coming along on this journey with me. I'm so sorry for that, but it is what it is. I think you need to do more research on Tourette's. Ooh, it's Tourette. Tourette syndrome. Or is it Tourette's? But honestly, who's to say? I'm not reading all this. It's a whole paragraph, but I'm sure. Yeah, anyways, honestly, I'm not going to read the rest of the comments. There's so many of them, just an endless amount of negative comments, making fun of me, making fun of the video, calling me stupid. Love it, honestly, love to see it. Love to see the world come together and criticize a horrible piece of content like this video. And speaking of this video, do you guys think I should delete it or leave it up as like a lesson and a reminder of my past? I honestly don't know. If this video were to somehow like resurface, it could probably get me canceled. It's really bad. Like, it's a really bad video. But I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I didn't make a reaction to this video. That's not true. I'd be able to sleep just fine. I've been sleeping just fine up until now, honestly. If anything, this video is gonna ruin my sleep. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. Comment if I should remove it or delete it. Comment your thoughts on how terrible the original video was, whatever. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, peace out.
Wastelands, kids that only color with the gray crayon. We break bread, we break bones, we never catch a break, man. This hate, man, it's crazy, stays with me on the day.